Good evening, sir. Welcome to the event, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we'll be starting in another maybe 5-6 minutes.
Sure,
Okay.
sure.
the best. You can be the King Kong banging on your chest. You could beat the world, you could beat the war. You could talk the guy, go banging on his door. You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks. You could be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you go find yourself. Standing in the Hall of Fame, yeah. And the world's gonna know.
I've started now.
started the some. Good evening, everyone. I warmly welcome everyone here to the very first Future Perfect graduation ceremony. On any other day, a graduation ceremony in itself is a big day. But today, graduation is even more so. We have virtually come together to celebrate our fantastic batch of students who have succeeded even in the face of challenging times. Our students are the personification of hard work, dedication, and grit. Today, on this graduation, we have 275 students from Bangalore who are celebrating this journey with us. A warm welcome to all our graduating students. So here we present our graduates. Please switch on your video, sit back and enjoy. My name is Pooja and I'm honored to host the graduation ceremony of the first class of Future Perfect. Let's get started. As we celebrate this freedom of life, kindly raise to your feet and join us on the national anthem. Before we move on, we must thank our donors, Mphasis and LinkedIn for making this possible. They have not only supported us monetarily, but also with their time. I welcome all the attendees here on their behalf. An investment in knowledge is the best investment. Today, we are going to witness how our investment, be it time, talent, or money, that we invested in these students have profited. I call upon Raglan, Head of Future Perfect, to present the learnings of the batch.
Thank you so much, Pooja. I once again welcome all of you all. Thank you for joining in this celebration. So I would like to run you all through how the program started, where we are now, and what have we achieved through this. So as you all know, we are graduating around 275 students today, and 249 out of them are girls and 26 are boys. We had 18 batches, which happened over 8 colleges, and we had 12 trainers who did all these classes. Next. So the program was had a total learning hours of 150 hours, out of which 50 hours were before the COVID situation hit us. So this happened inside colleges, where our trainers went to these colleges, took in-class, in-person sessions. And so these classes were happening either before their regular college classes happened or after them. Right? So after COVID, we moved into an online model where around 100 hours of learning happened. So through the whole program, we had an app-based learning which ran parallel to the sessions, through which the students were able to continue their learning apart from their classes also. So in the online sessions, we had both teleconferencing and video conferencing. So the reason was because many students did not have the means to connect to video conferencing sessions. So to accommodate them, we had teleconferencing sessions also. So on top of the regular classes, the app-based learning and the video conferencing and teleconferencing lessons, we also gave exposure to the students through the volunteering program. So, apart from the volunteering, we also had mock interviews where we simulated simulated something close to a real interview, where the volunteers external to Nudge conducted mock interviews for these students and rated them and gave them feedback. So this is about the program. So coming to, I mean, everybody had spent a lot of time on this, like, in terms of students, the trainers, the people working at the back end. So all these led to the outcomes that we have today, right? So the major outcome that we have is we are clearly seeing a one-step jump in the English levels, which is based on the CFR framework across the whole batch. This is a tremendous achievement purely because of the hard work of the students and the trainers, right? So I think this deserves a really, really big round of applause.
Thank you, Raglan, for presenting the key results of this batch.
Thank you, Pooja. Over to you.
Now that we got a glimpse of the learnings that happened in Future Perfect, let's watch a small video.
To develop my English communication,
improve my communication skills and improve my confidence.
I joined Future Perfect because of my eagerness to learn new things and to gain more knowledge.
to improve my communication and know about corporate culture.
Hi, I joined Future Perfect to improve my communication and to build self-confidence.
I joined Future Perfect to improve my soft skills and to get placement.
I joined Future Perfect to learn new things and to reach my goal.
I joined Future Perfect to change my weaknesses into strength.
Hi, I joined this visual training class to make me self-improvement and confident. Thank you.
To improve my communication skills. I love to learn new things.
talented.
Trainer, such a wonderful woman I have ever seen in my life.
My trainer is very supportive and her teaching is very friendly.
I describe my trainer as a good mentor.
My name is Deepika. Shailaja creates instill a love of learning. Thank you, ma'am.
Shailaja ma'am. She is just awesome, excellent and wonderful. Thank you so much ma'am for guiding us, inspiring us and making us to achieve our success.
She is friendly and very talented.
My trainer have excellent teaching skills and she have lot of patience to teach her.
My name is Amla ma'am. She is very bold and straightforward.
You are the spark, the guide, the candle to my life.
Money management and patience.
I'm proud of volunteers because before I'm referring the resume, now I can directly face the interview without any fear. Volunteers are too friendly. They advise me to face the circumstances.
I learned how to speak positively and politely with others from my volunteers.
They helped us in communication skills and they showed us what the reality is.
I learned valuable lessons on how to face challenges and situations in life.
I gained more knowledge about my vocabularies and communication skill.
Volunteers can help you learn new skills, gain experience and something even qualification also. We learn lot of things from volunteers. Example, teamwork, team management, professionalism, different communities, creativity thinking, organization and fields, as well as learning more about ourselves from volunteers. Thank you.
To learn fluent English and to overcome with stage fear.
Hi, I am Archita. Today I am talking about what did I learn from the volunteer is get more information about companies and how to attend the interview and how to behave in front of interviewer and what is the dressing sense of interview and what questions I did ask the interviewer. These are all things I learned from the volunteer. The mock interview is very useful to us, so thank you for every volunteer. Thank you.
To have professionalism and to increase my self-confidence and self-esteem.
Volunteers can help you learn new skills, gain experience and sometimes even qualification also. We learn lot of things from volunteers. Example, leadership, time management.
I'm feeling overjoyed, enthusiastic and perfect.
Delighted and cheerful after attending Future Perfect.
I really felt very happy after joining this class.
It's a great experience for me to gain knowledge and improve myself.
I'm feeling so confident now that I can attend any of my interviews at any time.
I feel really good and amazing.
I'm confident and I believe in myself.
How do you feel after the Future Perfect program? I'm so happy because I have learned the necessary things for my career and I developed my confidence. So this, thank you.
After the Future Perfect class, I feel very good.
I learned a lot, improved my communication skill also.
I feel confident and positive.
I learned many skills from the Future Perfect class and it was an amazing class.
If you can join Future Perfect class, you can lead your life very confidently.
If you can join the Future Perfect, you will make a better future.
Join the Future Perfect, make your future perfect and all the best.
Get ready to explore more.
This is the right platform which gives more career opportunities.
For the upcoming students, it is a good platform to improve their skills.
For the upcoming students, it's a great opportunity to improve yourself and to get more jobs.
It's the best ever platform you could get to learn new things and achieve your goals.
This is the best place to gain the knowledge about interviews and to learn about the soft skills.
Next coming batch, I can say it is a wonderful platform to join in.
I would like to tell to the next batch of Future Perfect students that don't miss the opportunity where you can learn new things and easily you can target your goals.
Future Perfect classes makes perfect future learning.
I would tell them that please don't miss this golden opportunity because this is gonna make your future perfect for sure.
Utilize the opportunity and never go back home with your confusions and doubts.
I'm gonna tell other bad students that please don't miss this golden opportunity because this is gonna make your future perfect for sure.
Hi everyone, my name is Rajeshwari. Future Perfect class is very useful to us. It is helps for a job and career also. We enjoyed a lot in the classes. We got a best trainer, that's Amla ma'am. Thank you.
It makes our future bright.
Having seen the key results from this batch, it's time to hear a student experience on this journey. Here we present Ms. Sumitra from First Grade Government College, Varthu, Bangalore to share her experience.
Hi everyone, I'm Sumitra K. I'm from Government First Grade College and I stay in Nadvarthi near Vaskote. I joined Future Perfect class to improve my communication skills. And on first day of my class, I felt nervous also. I have to travel 3 buses as my village is far. I used to reach home at 7 p.m. Sometimes it takes 8 p.m. also. I have to cross railway gate. There was a lot of traffic also, so I was thinking whether to join or not. In that time, my friend Gayatri will motivated me to join this course. After a few days, I got interested to participate in activities in classroom. We all are happy and enjoyed a lot. We learned to have a conversation between each other through activities, through speech, express our stage fear also went. Things were going good, but due to this pandemic situation, they had to start online classes. I was thinking how to attend the class as I don't have smartphone. So through my basic phone, I started attending classes through conference calls. But I had a lot of network issues. I was not able to hear anything due to that. But still I didn't lose hope and continued to attend the class. I used to wait for my dad to came home at night so that I can read the PDFs and learn through question. I used to take a lot of time to send my assignments as I didn't have smartphone. Sometimes I used to send through my sister's mobile and my neighbor's mobile. And through Future Perfect class, I learned to talk in English. Volunteers also share their experiences with us, which is very useful. We got an idea about workplace. Through Festa also, we learned a lot because both audio and video was very easy to understand. Also, I learned to be positive. And my trainer is very supportive and encourager. I thank to Nats Foundation and Future Perfect for giving us the opportunity to learn and improve. Future Perfect is very helpful to gain confidence and has given a bright future. Thank you.
Thank you, Sumitra. It was a pleasure hearing you. As you know, our journey started in colleges and universities. We wouldn't be here today without the incredible support of the college management. I would like to call upon Dr. D. Govindappa, the Head of Placements of the Maharani Arts, Commerce and Management College for Women, Bangalore, to share a few words.
Good evening, one and all present here. I congratulate all the students who are graduating from the NERJ Future Perfect program. Regarding my experience with the Future Perfect, it's really a wonderful journey with the Future Perfect. See, many institutions will come to us. They come to the colleges seeking to train the students. Initially, when the Future Perfect came to our college, I thought this is also one among them. But once they started the classes, then only I came to know that what is really the Future Perfect is. The people at Future Perfect are really wonderful. They taught our students very well. Our students, they learned very good, like employable skills or the soft skills, life skills. Regarding all these lines, they trained all our finalist students of BA and BCom immensely. From the bottom of my heart, from Maharani's Arts Commerce Management College, I thank the authorities of Nudge Future Perfect for giving us such a wonderful program and very useful program to our students. Another thing to tell you, when the students come to the final year, there will be a blank in front of them. What we do? From the university, whatever the syllabus is given, that we can teach. Okay, you're able to get the degree, but just with the degree, you're not able to get a job, a placement. So you lack something, some extra skills you need. Probably I feel that this Future Perfect has filled that gap, giving all these employable skills or the communication skills, soft skills, etc., etc. See, many of our children, they'll pass with a distinction, but not able to write their resume properly, not able to face the interview. Like when an interviewer asks some questions, you'll be knowing the answer, but you're not able to answer it. So Future Perfect has done such a wonderful job by giving all these hints to the our children. Like they're all carved to become a beautiful the stones. From the stones, they're all carved into a beautiful structures. So I thank once again the Nudge Future Perfect authorities for giving such opportunities. Really, it is a very useful program, a unique program to all the children. I expect the same kind of training even in the years to come. Thank you very much. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir. We are certain that your continued support will enable us to reach even more students in the future.
Definitely, definitely. Sure. Thank you. Thank you.
As we heard from Placement Officer of Maharani College, let's hear from one of the Maharani College student as well on her journey with Future Perfect.
Hi everyone, I am Bhuvana. I am from Mandya. We are in 4 members in my family. My father is driving and my mother is housewife. Sister is studying. I am pursuing final year BCom. I am staying in a hostel in Bangalore, studying in Maharani Arts Commerce College. I thought to join this program as I am shy person, scared to present myself on stage, speak in English. So improve these factors and learn things to get a good job. I joined this program. Initially I was scared as I am a nearsighted, partially blind. I couldn't see the screen and the words written on board. But I am lucky to have such a caring friend and lovely trainer, Neetu ma'am. They used to help me with everything, for assessment also. I felt as I cannot see pictures and words, but my friend and trainer helped by reading questions and I was able to complete that. I loved the drama allocation and all activities as we learned new things. Also, it refreshed our mind. Though the classes were at 4 p.m., I learned teamwork and many more things by participating in activities. I liked online classes too, but sometimes I faced network issues but was not able to understand with PDF, screenshot, and voice call classes that our trainer used to send it. I want to thank Nudge Foundation for giving opportunity Future Perfect team for this program, and lastly our trainer Neetu ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Bhuvana. We are proud to say that we have an amazing team of corporate employees who take the time to engage in meaningful discussions with our students. I request Michael Raj, the Vice President of Corporate Sustainability, HSBC Electronic Data Processing India, to speak a few words.
Thank you very much, and good evening, everyone. I'm excited to be part of today's graduation ceremony as it opens doors for you to explore the world you are stepping in. I have got exactly 300 seconds and 275 bright students with sparkle in their eyes and ears wide open to listen to what I'm about to share. I thought about a few basic principles in life that you should embrace and that will make you a better and stronger person in the corporate world. But before that, let me share with you a short motivational story. I know a lady who lost her husband and had to bring up her two boys. She had an amazing skill, cooking and patience, and imbibed them on a first job as an adolescent. In those days, they were called the servants of the house. She knew what struggle was. She put her boys in a boarding school who were at the age of 10 and 7 and worked with the family, exhibiting her cooking skills. She could bake cakes, make patties, and make the best food that one would relish and cherish. She had worked in that house for 20 years, where offers came to her from expats, foreigners saying, we need you, we could offer you a better pay. She rejected everyone, even though her pay was very minimal. But what she received from the family she worked for was money cannot buy. Her children were never treated as servants' boys, but always given respect and their families and friends. They would go on holidays with the family, travel in the car, attend birthday parties, and you can imagine that. This is way back in 1980s. The lady could fend for their education up to the 12th grade, and the kids were to fend for themselves, pursuing their higher studies on their own by working their way to be what they are today, depending upon their capacity, their willpower, endurance, sacrifices, and capitalizing on every opportunity that came their way. The story is not something new. And many of you graduating today may be experiencing a similar upbringing to what your parents are doing for you. Keeping that in mind, I would like to tell you, it is your world. It is your destiny. It is what you are going to make of when you graduate and get your first job. Be in the moment, put into practice your learning, explore, gain experience in what you do and master your skill, as you will one day lead people and groom them with your experience. While you graduate today, students are being trained and would graduate after a couple of months and may join you in the same organization you're working at, and you may be in a position to lead them. Can you imagine that? Respect, be humble, and above all, live with integrity and your values. Don't forget your humble beginnings. You may deliver results and have money, but if it is not attained with integrity, you have nothing. So there is no better playing field than you taking control of your first job. You will have great moments at work, and you may have challenges and downtimes. The latter actually molds you to be a stronger person. Take on every opportunity that comes to you wisely. You will have colleagues to support you, guide you, train you, and challenge you. But be sticky, learn on the job, and stay. In your journey, you will have good managers or challenging bosses, and that's the reality, but never give up. We are living in a challenging times. The job market is tough. You have a job today in your hand, hold on to it. These few months or the next 1 year is going to be tough. Think of what I just mentioned a few minutes back. Lastly, a bit of advice on financials, since I'm from the financial sector, a very basic. Our focus area is on enabling youth like you to be skilled and employed. But more importantly, it is about being financially stable. It is about managing your money efficiently and effectively. You have to spend your money wisely as you will have as to save for the future. Beware of scams, cyber attacks, etc., as you continue to manage your finances online. And the story ends. One of the kids that lady raised is actually speaking to you today. So with such attributes, you can do better and excel. The stories I just heard of Sumitra and Bhuvan are amazing. The zeal and determination to learn and enhance their skills are encouraging. And I have no doubt that you will all shine. I thank Nudge for giving me this opportunity to share my thoughts with like-minded students. I wish the students the very best. And congratulations to the Nudge Foundation. You have shaped and groomed the first batch of 275 students ready to stand on their own and explore their world. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, sir. It was a pleasure hearing you. Now that we heard from our students, it's time to hear from one of our trainers. With immense pleasure, I present Josephine, who is the first trainer at Future Perfect. She is a model trainer whose compassion for her students extends beyond her classroom. Let's hear from her in her own words. Welcome, Josephine. Josephine, you're there?
Hi everyone, I'm Josephine, a Future Perfect trainer. I'm here today to share my experience or journey with the first batch of Future Perfect students who are graduating today. Initially, we started the program in a college called Vishweshwarapura Degree College of Arts and Commerce. And I firstly would like to thank Dr. Ishwar Reddy, the principal of Vishweshwarapura Degree College of Arts and Commerce, and Mr. Ashwath Narayana, the placement coordinator, for trusting us and supporting us throughout this particular batch. Secondly, talking about my students, I'm quite excited to share my journey with my students as all of them were quite welcoming, approachable, and adaptive to all sorts of situations. As the pandemic was around, students managed to switch to the online mode of classes. I could sense a high level of responsibility and ownership in each one of them as they also motivated and encouraged their fellow classmates to join the online classes. Students took up the online classes consistently, also attended the volunteer sessions, mock interviews, and have completed their online assessment successfully. As a trainer, I feel privileged as I have learned almost as much as my students. Interacting with them on daily basis gave me a better understanding of the differences that they carried, interest and their abilities. I share a very special bond with all my students. I'm very much thankful to all my students for the respect, love and affection that they have on me.
Ram, you're there?
Yeah. Thanks for introducing me, Pooja. Appreciate it. So first of all, guys, congratulations to each and every one of you. And thanks a lot to every trainer and every student and every college authorities who have made this amazing graduation possible. This is one of the largest graduations we've ever done, over 270 people. Every one of your students have shown multiple areas where you have performed amazingly well. To just give you a perspective of where you are right now, before I get into giving some further advice, I just want to make you feel special on where you are. Think about it this way. Every year in India, about 2 crore students get into the 10th standard. Only 1 crore of them make it to the 12th standard. Out of these 1 crore, only 70 lakh pass the 12th standard. There's already a massive amount of luck, a massive amount of churn that happens before people even get to the college. 10 lakhs of this 2 crores eventually end up getting into graduation, and only 5 lakhs of them eventually end up with a job. There's a filtering of 1:50. Only 1 in 50 people manage to anywhere get a job in the near future after graduation. In a country like this, you are at the cusp of a very, very important milestone in your life. This entire program we have conceived is to ensure that people who are really deserving get a chance to be able to start a life at the right juncture and overcome these odds. You are one of those special people. And I think the perseverance, grit you've shown, the adaptation you've shown in converting to a digital curriculum, the level of energy, the 400 odd people who have finally graduated in a Future Perfect program, the original 800 we have initially onboarded, goes to show that you guys really stayed on for the entire duration and achieved lots of success. One CEFR level jump in English, which is 10 points of jump, it's a lot of improvement in just a matter of 5 months. A lot of people go through many years to achieve these kind of outcomes. So first of all, take a second, congratulate yourself. And then I suggest one thing: be prepared for the future. The future has got a lot more challenges to offer for you. And every one of those challenges, now you're having crossed one of the most important ones, you should look forward to. And to face these challenges, I think I suggest 3 important lessons in your life. If I can just leave you back with very, very simple messages, the 3 main things you should look forward to. First thing is, don't take your first job lightly, right? Many a great person didn't start being great. Right? Albert Einstein didn't start being a scientist. He became a clerk in a patent office, a very, very basic clerk. A clerk, not even permanent job, it's a temporary clerk. After 2 years, he was made permanent. Can you imagine somebody like Albert Einstein working in a patent office, just making accounts and numbers? That's about it. Why go to Einstein? Let's look at somebody local, Captain Gopinath. He didn't start out by being a big business magnate. He was an army officer. He retired and became a farmer. Then he worked in a Udupi restaurant. And after working in a restaurant, then he slowly grew and grew. He acquired a restaurant and became an entrepreneur. And now, after many years, he's a huge business magnate who's managed to change the airline industry from nothing, from being a government-owned monopoly behemoth. Amazing things are possible if you start working early. Never take your first job hence very lightly, but keep working hard, because that's not a destiny. Second lesson I would like to leave you with is that, especially now in these times, I'm sure you've realized the only thing you can surely have for certain is change, right? In life, there are no guarantees. It's a very, very complex world, and every moment will throw up uncertainties. Like Mr. Michael shared with you, you will have bosses, you will have careers where there are always going to be unpleasantness. You will learn to face it. The only thing that comes guarantee in today's world is electronic equipment. If you want that, if you want guarantees, you should go and buy an electric toaster. Right? Life doesn't come with guarantees, and change is very hard. The reason why there is this parable said about the frog in the well, right? It always stays in the well because it feels very comfortable. But outside the well is a whole new world. The story that goes that a frog that remained in the well for many years, and this passerby would keep laughing at it. One day he saw the frog outside the well, and he asked the frog, how did he manage to get out of the well? And the frog said, look inside. The man looks inside the well and there's a black snake. Sometimes opportunities look like threats. Face those threats, see the opportunity in them, and get out of the way. I think amazing things are in store if we can go past our initial inhibition and embrace change. In fact, I can tell you this, right? Just today, India's GDP, our overall level of prosperity, our income levels is about $2,500 per person. It was 1,525 years earlier. At that time, China and us were the same level. China was the same level of prosperity as India. In 25 years, they've grown from $1,500 to $10,000. 7 times increase in their overall productivity and prosperity. How did they achieve this? Absolutely through hard work. They managed to adapt, they managed to change. It's all wonderful to say, throw away China, but I think it's the best thing to learn from people like this. Every opportunity, even from worst enemies, we can learn amazing things. Third thing I want to leave with you, I think most people don't teach us this. Some wise words I said earlier, which alluded to this idea of financial wisdom. I want to add to this. I think the most important learning you will ever get in your life, if I can leave you with one of those lessons, is remember this term, power of compounding. Very few people learn this. Greatest achievements come through power of compounding. You know, Warren Buffett, he was one of the richest men in the world. He didn't become rich, he wasn't born wealthy. He started investing when he was 10 years old. By the time he was 20, from pennies he was investing, he became a millionaire. Nobody gave him the money. He completely did it on himself. And it is not like overnight he became a millionaire. And then, of course, he's now worth more than $100 billion. And how did he get there? Is year on year, keep adding consistently. When you can grow things very, very slowly, but consistently, you can achieve amazing things. Just to give an example, you take one step across in your house, yeah, you will go a little far. Take 30 steps of the same length across your house, you will go to the next house. If you were to take, instead of one step, take one step of 1 meter, second step is 2 meters, third step is 4 meters, just keep doubling the number of steps. You won't just reach next house or next city. You would have traversed 1 billion miles. That's like going around the earth 26 times in just 30 steps. That is the power of compounding. Yeah, consistently, but keep growing all your life. So long story short, right? I think with all the challenges that you're going to face going forward, 3 things I hope I can leave you with in order to face all your challenges that will happen in the future. Treat your first job seriously, but keep working hard. Life's learning just began today. You will have to keep learning all your life. Second, embrace change. Uncertainty sometimes looks like threat, but it's actually a great opportunity. And third thing, the most important thing, remember power of compounding. Go read about it. Go ask other wise people. Once you learn this, you will be learning to always keep improving in your life. On this note, I really wish you all the success and all the best. And I hope Future Perfect is just the beginning, opening to your door. You have many more miles to go to reach 26 times around the world. All the best to you.
Thank you, Ram, for sharing your thoughts and encouragement. Now it's time to congratulate all our students virtually. Dear students, we are so happy to see you graduate today. We hope that you will take this time to reflect on what you want from your life and your career. As usual, Future Perfect will always strive to help you. Be bold and make bold choices.
कुछ पाने की हो आस आस, कोई अरमा हो जो खास खास आशाएं, हर कोशिश में हो बार बार, करे दरियाओं को आर पार आशाएं, तूफानों को चीर के मंजिलों को छीन ले आशाएं, ले दिल की उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की, अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी, नहीं कुछ हर रात रात वो ख्वाहिशों से बात बात आशाएं लेकर सूरज से आग आग गाए जा अपना राग राग आशाएं कुछ ऐसा करके दिखा खुद खुश हो जाए खुदा आशाएं ले दिल की उम्मीदें हंसे अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी नहीं कुछ भी आशाएं ले दिल की उम्मीदें हंसे अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी नहीं कुछ भी
Congratulations to each and every student. I hope you and your family are as proud as we are. Now it's time to show our gratitude to each one of you present here. To deliver word of thanks, I now call upon Kritika Lakshmi.
Hello everyone, I hope you can see me. Yes, as Ragland says, congratulations to all the students. We've come a really long way. Yes, we've come a really long way from when we started off in January. It's been a journey because Future Perfect now spans over Bangalore, Tumkur and Kolar, and we're expanding even more rapidly. But we all have to remember where we started from, right? We were a small team. We started going to colleges, and each time I would go to a college, each time I would go into a class, each time I would interact with a student, I would think about the scope of Future Perfect. And I would always think about the African proverb that says, it takes a village to raise a child. And right now, looking at graduation now, I really think that the village has succeeded because it did take a village to graduate all of these students. So I think it's really important that I take the time to thank everybody involved because we wouldn't have made it this far without you. So I'm going to look at my notes. First, we'd like to thank our donors, LinkedIn and Emphasis, because without you, we wouldn't have even started this endeavor. Thank you so much, and I hope you continue to provide your support. Next, I'd like to thank our speakers for the day, Dr. Govindappa sir, Mr. Michael Raj, and Mr. Ram Ramalingam, and Bhuvana and Sumitra as well. As you saw, some of our students had to be on audio because that's how classes are also held. So we do face network issues sometimes, and it takes dedication for all the students to stay with us throughout the entirety of this course. Thank you, everyone. We'd also like to thank our partners from the college administration. I would like to go college by college. From the Maharani's College of Arts, Commerce and Management, our principal, Dr. Wasim Afroz ma'am, our placement coordinator, Dr. Govindappa sir. From the Sri Sai College of Women, we have our principal, Professor Ramanjanelu sir, Gagana ma'am, who's the placement officer. From the Vartur College, we have Professor Rudre Gowda sir, who is the principal, and the placement coordinator, Ms. Lakshmi Devi ma'am. From the Kengeri College, we have S. Gariyappa sir and R.K. Mohana ma'am. From the Government College at Vivipuram, we have Dr. C.M. Ishwar Reddy sir and Mr. Ashwath Narayana sir, who is the placement coordinator. From the K.R. Puram College, we have the principal, Dr. T.C. Chandrasekhar sir and Ms. Radha ma'am. From the Government First Grade College in Rajaji Nagar, we have our principal, Dr. K. Narayan sir, and our placement coordinator, Dr. Janardhan sir. And from Basveshwar College in Rajaji Nagar as well, we have a principal, Professor Shobha Rani ma'am, and Padma Priya ma'am, who was in charge of the program there as well. We thank each and every one of you for welcoming us, for taking the time out to understand about our program, to speak to your students, to help them get signed up, onboarded, and then continue our journey from the offline model to the online model as well. Thank you so much for all your support. Now we come to our classrooms from our colleges, be it virtual classrooms or offline classrooms. Classrooms are where the magic happens. I think I heard somebody at the nudge say that, and it really stuck with me. It's true. Classroom is where all the magic happens, and our trainers are at the forefront of it. So I thank each and every trainer involved with us, who has worked with us in the past, in the right now as well. Thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts, because you've always gone above and beyond. So yes, your honesty towards purpose is really commendable. Thank you again. Coming to the organization, we would be nowhere without great leadership. So I think our leadership, we have to mention our leadership first. Mr. Atul Satija, Ram Ramalingam, and Raglan Navmani. Thank you for always showing us the right direction and always supporting us whenever times got tough as well. Now, as we were finding our way from the beginning of the program to the end of the program, I think everybody, the village, right? Everybody at the organization came forward and helped us wherever we needed. So for this collective support, we need to show our thanks. From programs and initiatives, Saurabh and team, thank you so much. Especially Sonali and Suganya, who came in when we needed them the most. Thank you. We'd also like to thank the fundraising team, Sriram and team, especially Sviha and Megha. We would not have been able to do the corporate engagement without you. Thank you so much. From the placements team, we thank Sugandhi and Sneha. Thank you for always showing us your support and giving us your guidance as well. And last but not least, I'd like to take the time to thank all our students. Congratulations on graduating. Thank you for staying with us. Thank you for believing in us, because if you had not, we would not have come this far. I think the data speaks for itself. We have seen you in the classrooms. You have grown tremendously, and we continue to wish you all the very best for everything in the future. Again, if I've missed somebody, I really apologize for that. But thank you everybody who's watched us from afar as well. Thank you. Over to you, Pooja.
Thank you, Kritika, for delivering vote of thanks. We have now come to the end of the ceremony. I thank all the students, parents, and all Nudsters for joining us and making it a memorable event. I request everyone to switch on their videos so that we can take a group picture. Thank you all.
I think we have a lot of participants, so I request everybody to stay on for at least 2 to 3 minutes so I can get all 7 screenshots. Yes, I've got all the screenshots. Thank you again, everybody, for attending. It was a pleasure having you. We'll see you in the next batch of Future Perfect.